Hey there, fellas! You've probably heard the saying, you are what you eat, right? Well, when it comes to your prostate, it's definitely true. This little powerhouse might be small, but it plays a huge role in your reproductive health, and keeping it in good shape is essential to living a long, healthy life. Let's face it, sometimes our diets feel like a battlefield with cravings on one side and good intentions on the other. But today, we're putting the spotlight on prostate health and talking about the 8 dietary dangers that could be lurking in your fridge. Imagine your prostate as a superhero, strong, resilient, and always ready to take on the world. But even superheroes need a little support now and then. That's where your diet comes in. By feeding your body the right foods, you give your prostate the help it needs to stay strong. So, grab a snack, hopefully a healthy one, and let's dig into the foods that can keep your prostate at its best. Let's start with alcohol, something you might not expect to be a problem for your prostate, but here we are. Alcohol can be a sneaky villain. Alcohol acts as a diuretic, which means it makes you pee more often. Now, if you already have an enlarged prostate, this can be a huge issue, causing more frequent trips to the bathroom and added discomfort. Think of it like trying to rush through a crowded airport when you're already running late. Never a good time. But there's more. Research also suggests that alcohol might contribute to inflammation in the prostate, which is like having a tiny fire burning inside your gland. That's not something your prostate enjoys, and over time it could lead to bigger issues. So while it's totally fine to enjoy a drink in moderation, don't make it a daily habit. Your prostate will thank you for it. Next up, spicy foods. Spicy foods might make your bladder cranky. We all love a good kick of heat in our meals, but spicy foods can be a little mischievous when it comes to your bladder. While they don't directly harm the prostate, they can irritate your bladder, leading to increased urgency, discomfort, or even incontinence. Imagine your bladder as that friend who's always a little extra when it comes to spicy food. After a while, it just can't take it anymore. Now, don't panic if you're a chili fan. There's some good news too. Certain compounds in chili peppers, like capsaicin, might actually have anti-cancer properties. So, while you may feel the heat in your mouth, you could be giving your body a little health boost at the same time. Moderation is key here. Enjoy the spice, but be mindful of how it affects your bladder and prostate. Saturated fats are the silent saboteurs. Saturated fats. They're not just bad for your heart, they can be a real troublemaker for your prostate as well. These fats promote inflammation, which can cause your prostate to swell and become more vulnerable to damage. It's like inviting a bunch of troublemakers into your body. They might not show up with a warning, but they're definitely making things harder for you. So the next time you're eyeing that greasy burger, remember, it's not just your waistline at risk. Eating too much saturated fat puts your prostate in a tough spot, weakening its defenses. Opting for healthier fats like those found in olive oil or avocados can give your prostate the support it needs. It's about making choices that fuel your body for the long haul, not just for the moment. Too much salt is a surprise problem. You might not expect salt to be such a big issue for prostate health, but it can actually make things worse. Too much sodium can irritate your bladder, making frequent urination even worse than it already is. It's like overwatering a plant. Your bladder needs the right balance, and when you overload it with salt, it gets cranky and starts acting up. Instead of loading up on salt, try adding flavor to your food with herbs and spices. Not only will it taste amazing, but it'll also be a lot better for your prostate. Think of it as giving your bladder a bit of a break while still keeping your meals exciting. Plus, herbs and spices can offer some anti-inflammatory benefits too. Your prostate will definitely appreciate the extra love. Cheese and butter are delicious, but not the best for your prostate. Cheese and butter, who doesn't love them? But as delicious as they are, they're packed with sodium and saturated fats which aren't doing your prostate any favors. It's like indulging in a rich dessert. Feels great in the moment, but not so much for your long-term health. Overloading on these comfort foods can increase your risk of inflammation. And that's the last thing your prostate needs. The good news is you don't have to cut cheese and butter out of your life entirely. It's all about moderation. Enjoy them occasionally, but make sure they're not the main event in your diet. Your prostate will thank you for those little moments of indulgence as long as they're balanced out with healthier choices throughout the day. Red meat and processed meats are not prostate-friendly. Red meat and processed meats like sausages and bacon are some of the worst offenders when it comes to prostate health. Studies suggest that eating too much red meat increases your risk of prostate cancer, and processed meats are even worse. When you cook red meat at high temperatures, it can produce harmful chemicals that increase your risk even further. It's like playing health roulette. Sure, you might get away with it for a while, but eventually, the odds catch up. Instead of loading up on red meat, try replacing it with healthier options like fatty fish. Fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have anti-inflammatory properties that are great for your prostate. It's like giving your prostate a superhero cape, protecting it from all the harmful stuff while providing the nutrients it needs to thrive. Processed foods are a hidden danger. Processed foods might seem convenient, but they're loaded with preservatives, unhealthy fats, and way too much sodium. It's like feeding your body junk food on autopilot. There's nothing good hiding in those pre-packaged meals. Over time, a diet heavy in processed foods can increase your risk of prostate cancer and other health problems. It's easy to grab a pre-made meal or snack, but those processed options are doing your body a disservice. So instead of reaching for the processed food aisle, stick to fresh, whole foods. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains are the real heroes in the fight for prostate health. These foods provide the nutrients your body needs to stay strong, while also helping to reduce inflammation and keep your prostate happy. Store-bought sauces and dressings might be a hidden enemy. You might not think twice about those store-bought sauces and dressings, but they often come packed with sodium, unhealthy fats, and preservatives. It's like sneaking in some unwanted ingredients when you're not looking. These condiments might seem like a small thing, but over time they can add up and contribute to your prostate problems. Instead of relying on store-bought sauces, try making your own at home, or using healthier alternatives like olive oil and vinegar. Not only will you get to control what goes into your food, but you'll also be doing your prostate a big favor. It's like being your own culinary superhero, creating delicious meals that are actually good for your health. So there you have it, 8 foods that aren't exactly your prostate's best friends. But don't worry, it's not about banning all your favorite comfort foods. It's about enjoying them in moderation. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and a healthy lifestyle are the keys to keeping your prostate in top form. Think of it like giving your prostate the VIP treatment, ensuring it stays healthy for the long run. In the next video, we're switching gears and talking about the asthma diet. We'll uncover the best and worst foods for your lungs and how you can protect your respiratory system from all those allergens and irritants. If you found this video helpful, or at least mildly entertaining, hit that like button. It's like giving us a virtual high five. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe for more health tips coming your way. Trust me, your future self will thank you.